Hello and welcome back to Speed Freak Garage, home of PowerSports on YouTube. We are here with Brandon, the E36 the E36 Mafia Drift Team captain, taking some time out of his busy day. So back in 2019, when we installed the SLR Ultra Kit, I had to frantically purchase the cheapest 17-inch wheel I could find.
These junk things.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they are.
They're sport tuning.
Sport tuning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brandon and Chris, who is not here, have been giving me non-stop shit. 24/7, 365.
Absolutely. These look like hot dog water. There's no dish. Like, what is that? It just looks, like an Alibaba wheel. I mean...
So now we have Kosei,
which is like...
off-brand Kansai.
Yeah, which, hey, at least they look halfway decent. These are terrible. Those need to go right in the trash. We throw them right in the dumpster.
I guess.
I don't even know if the dumpster wants them. That's the problem. But these at least look a little more, what'd you call it?
Tuner?
Yeah. These kind of have some
yeah.
hot boy vibes.
Hot boy? No.
A little bit. They're not
very
hot boy. They're not as hot boy as I would like, but you know, it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. Anything to get rid of those.
Yeah.
You could have went steel wheels.
I had steel wheels. You took them. He took them from me. He confiscated them.
I did.
So you guys are probably wondering what this has anything to do with having a turbo put on this car. So right now, in the back, I'm running 15s and 16s, 205 wide tires. So first of all, when you go up to a 17, your sidewalls get thinner, meaning more stable, more grip, and more steering response, right?
Yeah, so it kind of depends. The thing is, you can kind of play around with side bite with drifting with sidewall. There's kind of a balance to be had. If you've got too much of a jelly roll tire, then your tire wants to roll over. If you have too stiff, then you don't have hardly any side bite. It's just like ice kind of going sideways. So there's kind of a balance that needs to be taken into account for. But James has been driving on these jelly roll tires.
Oh yeah, I'm coming back here to show them.
They're terrible.
So yeah, I think that's a 55 sidewall, and it's a 205. So the thing is, when I go to add power, that's only a 225 because there is no turbo on the car yet. But this is an 8.5 wide wheel. You can actually see the tire's too narrow, in my opinion. But it's guaranteed to fit, which is why I got the 225s. Guaranteed fitment. So when I put the turbo on it, I'm going to go to 245s, which from your experience, you were blowing the 245s away at full boost.
Yeah, I mean, once again, there's kind of a balance to be had. Some series and competitions limit your tire size. So sometimes you got to run a 235 or a 245 or whatever. The wider the tire, kind of the better, because it also, for one, is more rubber, which means more tire life, and disperses the heat more. So something you'll run into with drifting is you'll get the tire overheated, which is why we have tire sprayers as well. But if you get the tire too hot, and it'll start to delaminate, the layers will separate because it basically like almost boils, if you will. So having the wider contact patch allows that to disperse all of your heat. So then you get better tire life as far as that's concerned too. You don't get that delamination, chunking, etc. as bad as if you were to run a narrow tire and then just cook it.
Yeah, which is basically what I've been doing. I've been running the tires until they explode.
So yeah, and another thing too, you can kind of start playing the tire size game. There's some common sizes. A 265/35, for instance, in an 18 is a super common tire size. So those are a lot cheaper than even some 205s.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of based on volume and what modern cars come with, etc. So this kind of allows you to step into a more modern tire size, which means that it'll be more cost effective.
Yeah, so back in 2019, the 15s and 16s I was buying were like $60 a piece.
Yeah.
Now they're over $100 a piece.
Yeah.
And I think those were about $110, $120 a piece. And those are name brand Nitto.
Yeah.
Was it Nitto 555s?
Yeah.
So those are like a very
G2s.
G2, very highly recommended drift tire that even some of the if I understood correctly, some of the Formula Drift guys used to run, or yeah, it was a very well recommended tire. So now that I have 17s all around, and I actually have 8 of these now, so I'll have 6 full sets to drift on, and then the fronts obviously will last forever. So
yeah, no, it's definitely a huge upgrade for sure. And also allows you to run tire sizes that we run as well. So if you've got friends that run tire sizes, you can bulk buy, whether it be online or through a local store. If you can buy more, then you can buy cheaper, you know. So that'll also help alleviate some of James's costs, is being able to actually buy tires that are our size as well.
Yeah.
So, and then we could also, you know, possibly just go in and buy a huge load of them, and then maybe pay an account, you know, or something as we use them or something of the like. So, yep, more opportunities, looks cooler, functions better. It's overall just a win. So,
yep, one day Brandon's gonna wake up, he's gonna saunter on out to his garage to check out his nice purple drift car, and then these are gonna be mounted.
I'm gonna raise hell.
They're just gonna be, and I'm gonna have 5 different locking lug nuts, so you're gonna
I'll just break them.
You just break them just to get a torch out.
Absolutely.
I mean, what should we do? I mean, we hung the Porsche's failure of a hood cowl on the wall. I don't even think these justify hanging on the wall. I think they're
not even a wall hanger. I don't even know.
I think like a $10 Craigslist sale, maybe get murdered along the way.
What you need to do is you need to put a price tag on them. Set them out.
Yeah, they'll be gone in 5 seconds.
Hope that they get stolen.
No, for sale, $100, they'd be gone in 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
Nope, yeah,
and then
gone.
don't even worry about collecting the money. You want someone to steal them. Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the route that needs to happen.
Should set up one of my security cameras and just as a joke. Yeah, like a fucking game show.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we took 7 minutes of Brandon's time. I'm gonna let him get back to his family, so.
I'll bill him.
You're gonna bill me for 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Oh no.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simcoe's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what
do you think?
My lifestyle.
It needs to be lower in the front.
Lower?
Yep.
Man, it's gonna rub.
Yeah.
Now the back looks great. Look at that.
The front needs to be a little bit lower.
I think the back looks phenomenal. So if you guys are wondering about these long studs, it's because we have a wide body kit coming in the future, and so I just bought the longer studs so I don't have to buy the same thing twice. But Brandon was giving me tons of trouble. But anyway, Brandon, thank you so much for coming by.
This looks so much better.
So much better.
Thank you for buying these.
Well, hey, now I believe I am missing.
Now what am I gonna get you for Christmas?
What the hell? A girlfriend? He's like, I can't do the impossible. But we do have a headlight duct coming. I wish your car was here to show them yours, but
yeah.
So we're gonna do that.
Yep.
We got, I mean, over the next year there'll probably be 24 videos getting this turbo in. So
yeah, there'll be a lot of videos, and I'm sure we'll make a short and condensed one too.
yeah, I still have to make the video from last year's No Star.
Yep.
I have to make the video from Stupid Cold.
Yep.
I have to make the video of you starting your car for the first time. Yeah. And then there's one more video I didn't forget. The drift trailer video. We never finished the drift trailer.
It's always something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of videos.
Yep.
A lot of BMW content, so.
All right. Thank you, Team Captain Brandon.
No
we will see you next time.
See you guys.